Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday broadcast. I hope you're doing well. Everybody's doing good. What's up, Travi? Arkansas? Zach, Bobby, what's going on? It's all good, Travi. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the family time, man. Enjoy it. Playing some more Star Wars Galaxies this morning, Arkansas. That's what's up. Nice. Travi, don't forget to enter up. Oh, you already did. Never mind. You all entered up. All right. Have a good Super Bowl party. We're gonna order some wings here for dinner tonight.
Where's your requisitions?
I usually do them myself, but
Where's your requisitions? Only
not today. Not today. We did some grocery shopping though. It was stressful. We should do a Star Wars Galaxy night. I think. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for it. I haven't played in a bit. I probably would not be able to stream it though, since it's a private server emulator. There's weird rules to it because like you have to have permission from the original game developer. So like P99 for instance, that's a private thing. Yeah, and it might be streamed by some people, but they have to have the devs have to have given, yeah, and some people do, but some people aren't allowed dark inside. So that's what I'm saying. Like it could be reported, and if it's reported by somebody, then Twitch can take action. So I'm not saying you can't like physically do. You can stream it if you want, but somebody could report it and say, hey, they're streaming this game that doesn't have, kind of like a copyright thing, but it goes through Twitch. It's weird. So private servers we have to be very careful with. Some people just YOLO it and say whatever, I'll just make a new Twitch or something like that, but I don't want to do, if it's not if the original Star Wars Galaxies devs haven't approved the private server, then I don't want to roll the dice on that. Some people do it on alt accounts, so like they'll have their main Twitch account and then they'll stream something like that on their alt Twitch account to kind of, if something happens to that account, whatever, right? But I don't know. It gets there's like a weird line with private server things. What's up, Tempest? Crazy Caffeine, what's going on? Yeah, we're on Varsoon today. I was just turning in some quests at Crossroads that we had from yesterday. I have 2 complete in Fallen Gate that I want to turn in real fast. And then I would like to do part 6 of the armor quests. If anybody wants to help out with that, or if anybody needs help with their quests, we can also work those. But I would like to get my chest piece. I'm wearing a level 2 chest piece right now. I would like to get that upgraded if possible. Can't seem to get into a character on Varsoon? No, crazy. Sent me an adept. Nice, no, thank you. Is it because you don't know what to play, crazy? Or is it because you can't find a character that feels right? Because I can roll you. You don't have to do the permadeath thing, but I can roll you a character and let the randomizer pick it for you. Who knows, you might find one. You might just find that one that scratches those itches, Roach, thank you, man. Thank you for the alert. Bobby, what's going on, man? What are we up to today? Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm down for helping anybody. If anybody needs help with something. My main goal would be finishing part 6 of the armor quest, if we could. Darkest Cola, what's going on, man? Neil's in the chat. I've got a shower real quick, but I might be able to roll one. I got you, Bobby. Has anyone paid Channeler? I have not. We were talking about Channeler yesterday and why they're not allowed on TLEs, right, until they get to their expansion that they were originally released. But Channeler is in my list of characters that I do want to roll at some point. Bio, what's going on, dude? He says, just got EQ2, playing the free version. Don't know where to really, don't know if that is really gimpy yet or not, but just seeing what the game is all about. I got you. That's the best way to do it, Vile. What server did you pick, if you don't mind me asking? Freddy says Channeler's my favorite class, yeah. A lot of people like Channeler. I liked Beast Lord. Fortunately, the Super Bowl is useless to watch in Canada, as they took out all the commercials and trailers. Yeah. I mean, you get hit. Yeah. How do I see my server? Does it show? Where does it show the server at, guys? Is it on the map? Remember where it shows the server. Channeler is like a mixture of DPS and heals, right? Like a ranger and a healer put together. If you're free, you're either on Antonio Bale, Maj Duel, Skyfire, or Halls of Fate. We do have a community over on Halls of Fate. Oh, camp to the character select screen is what Magic Mike's saying. I thought there was a way in-game to see it. No? Hey guys, Landon's still up, and he's green. Totally solo him. Alright, you got this, Finkel. Just went to character select, says Antonio Bale server. Nice. I got a few characters over there as well. That's the best way to do it, Vile. If you find that you like the mechanics of the game, retail can be a little bit overwhelming. And the reason I say that is there's a lot of stats. There's a lot of fast-paced, hurry to max level content. But as a trial for free to play, it is nice to have it so you can kind of learn the mechanics of the game, see what it's going to look like in the end game, like towards the higher level stuff. You won't run into a lot of people, unfortunately, at lower levels, but just to find out the characters and mechanics of the game, it's a great way to play it. If you do find yourself liking the game and you want to pay for the game, you can get Daybreak All Access or Darkpaw All Access, whatever they're calling it now. That will give you access to these time-locked expansion servers. Now, the time-locked expansion servers are a way to replay content kind of at a content-locked scenario. What I mean by that is every, 12 weeks, an expansion unlocks in the order that it was originally released. So we have 18 expansions right now in EQ2. Varsoon is the newest time-locked expansion server, and we're currently on the is it 16 weeks? Sorry, Mike. Sorry, guys. It was 16 weeks, not 12 weeks. Desert of Flames was 12 weeks. And then it went to, and then everything else is 16 weeks, right? 16 weeks unlocks another expansion. So that gives you time to play through, not all of the content, but most of the content, depending on your guild and people you play with. But I usually recommend people start with free to play that for a little bit. If it's scratching all the itches that you want and you want more from the game, get all access. That'll put you on the time locked expansion servers. If you have all access and then you buy the most recent expansion, you get like a 10% discount or something like that. And then that will unlock all previous content expansions. You won't get some of the premium races unlocked with that, but you don't necessarily need them. But that unlocks pretty much all of the content wise. So all the expansion packs, the expansions, updates, all that stuff. Am I soloing Fallen Gate? Yeah. No, I'm just in here to turn in some quests real fast.
What? No! No! It can't be! What am I to do now?
But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. If I don't know the answer, the community will help me out. And if the community doesn't know the answer, I will make something up for you that sounds Crazy says, can I get a random role character? Sure. Let me do that. You will be playing. This isn't for permadeath, right, Crazy? You just want to roll, right? Just for a character. Just to see what it selects for you. Just for a character. Okay. Your randomized character is a troll necromancer. Have you tried necromancer yet, Cat Crazy? That's actually a decent roll. I got you, Zane. Okay, so you want something different. What about a gnome warlock? Those are kind of dangerous to play. But if you don't mind dying from time to time, gnome warlocks are good. The only thing I don't like about that role is it's basically a no pet necromancer. But I mean, you might like it. Never played a warlock? Try it. That's actually a decent race for the warlock as well.
Where is that dagnabbing lump? Listen up. We're on. Here's what.
Welcome to torment and destruction.
Well, that didn't work out how I thought it was gonna.
Destroy them.
Apparently you gotta wait till Invis finishes casting. Does anybody want to run with me and Q? We're gonna go into Nectalos to kill some things. Nectalos Forest. Does anybody want to run with us? Sure, Q, that's good. Group. Lilith, gotcha. Group. You're all good, Zane. All good, man. I got you, Freddy. We could use a healer, guys. If anybody just wants to follow us around on a healer, I'm just saying. Because right now, if anybody dies, we're not getting back up. Q lose like I miss Q. Was your Inquisitor Cumulu, was it a provisioner as well? Because our guild stockpile of food is starting to dwindle. And I just need to know if I should roll as provisioner on this guy. Because I could just change and not do Taylor. Oh, okay. You do have an alt that has provisioner. Alright. Nice. I think we just need like food in the guild hall for like 10. Level 10 food, level 20 food, level 30 food. Be nice, but you don't have to. You gotta talk to the other one too, Q. It might be gray to you, but they're gray to you, but they'll attack me, so I'm gonna sit up here. We're going over to Nectalos Forest, no. Nil, you said you're on... Oh, wrong way. Crap. Part 5? What do you need for part 5? Somebody in the guild named Yarn Hunter. Name. Mega, what's going on? No, we can do mentoring as long as, I mean, are you like level 70 though? As long as you're not like power leveling us. We can power level each other in the guild, but we can't like take outside power leveling. You know what I mean? But if you're a healer that just wants to run with us, I'm not going to say no to that. Zombies, oh, you need those. Okay. We can help you with those. Nice, Bobby. You're welcome to join us, Mega, if you want. Well, we have plenty of healers in the guild, Crazy. We just don't have anybody on right now that can run with us, is all. They're up there. We might as well fly up there and get them.
Salutation.
The Mars Ascent. Plus, we're doing the Permadeath challenge, Crazy. So if you make a warden to run with us, I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to, but... Oh, you just finished these, Neil? We need... Mist Grinnin, Elder Ash Owlbears, and Bloated Souls. We also have to go back into Fallen Gate and kill a named in Fallen Gate. But, what's your next one? Rumble Roots. Let's get the Mist Grinnin. They're not too far from... They're right over here. We just have to go down. And then we'll go to the Rumble Roots. Don't forget to mentor somebody when you get in, Mega. Having to make waypoints. Might need these bats. Oh, those are, you need the blood trillers. It does make a difference, yeah. Alright, so up here are a bunch of these goblins that me and Q need. Just remember we don't... I don't know if the healer's here yet, so... Don't go too ham. If anybody's wondering the rule set that we're playing at, you can find the rules over here. On that link. Alright, we're done with those. Now we need to head... Actually, your bats, I think, are right up over here. You said you needed blood trillers? We got feathers. For Ash. The deeper in, maybe. There's one. Hey, there's a shiny. It should be along this path. So just, if we follow this around, just look in the sky, there should be some floating around here. My woodworker died, Zane. That was my carpenter. That was my, bruiser. How's it going, Beard? Happy Sunday. There's one. EQ and Grug had all of these in like an order here. Like there was so many of them. And now it's hard to see. Like I'm not finding any of them. We came out here and they were like all grouped together. Grug, are you in the chat? I've seen Grug. He wasn't here yesterday. Hope he's all good. I'll just be busy with IRL. Here for a second, healer. You're welcome to join us, Tempest. Welcome to join us. I've got one spot open. What's up, Snookin? Sorry, I missed your chat. There's another one. We're gonna have to go in the Fallen Gate at some point, so full group would be nice. Okay, I don't see any more this way. If we go the other, oh, Tempest is a woodworker. Zane. Go this way a little bit, but there's skeletons out here at some point, so just be careful. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Okay, so run the path back. See if we get any respawns. Oh no, Tempest, Zane was asking if we had one. Because he has a bunch of mats or something that he wanted to give some. How many of the Shrillers do you need? Five more. Hard to see in these trees, yeah. I usually just run and just spam tab for closest mob, and usually it'll highlight them. Always look for the flappy wings, I guess, too. I'm not seeing any. I think they're all just down right now. Somebody else might be working on them. Here's the ash shrillers, so. Alright, let's go do the other ones then. What's next? We can go do the, we'll come back after these respawn. We'll go do the, rumble things. Oh, you're all good, Crazy. No, well, the thing is, Crazy, we can't take outside of donations from outside of the Permadeath character. So, like, mentoring, we can mentor with people from here and there, but we can't take, like, if you were to work on a provisioner and you're outside of the Permadeath challenge, we wouldn't be able to accept anything from you. One of the stipulations to the permadeath thing is we can only use what we craft, quest, or loot. And for crafting stuff, you have to be part of the guild or part of the challenge. Oh, I got you. So me and Q need elder ash bears, owl bears out here too. So we'll get the rumble roots and the bears out here. Somebody hasn't been killing them. What, Q? Loaded? Oh yeah, we need those too. Those are by the pond area though. I wasn't sure if you're talking about the mobs or you're just letting everybody know you're bloated. The deadly rumble roots are like, if you follow the road there, they're all along the edge, but I think we can get these owlbears out here. Oh, there's group ones there too, so be careful. The group ones are small. Always good to check with your group mates to see if they're feeling bloated. Do you need some antacid pills or anything? You can craft those. So many quest items drop in this zone. If we have it, we don't have a non-permadeath guild right now. We have been talking about maybe allowing non-permadeath characters in the guild, but it would be based on a rank system, and it's going to cause some complexity for the guild bank. So I just haven't worked out the rule set for that yet, because we wouldn't be able to accept. It would be the same rule set, but like we can't accept from people that aren't doing the permadeath challenge. So I have to figure out how we can manage that, if you know what I mean. Right now it's easy just having the guild, because then if you're part of the permadeath challenge, you're guilded, and like that's what we do. I'd have to be ranked, and then only certain ranks would be able to use certain parts of the guild. Like I'd have to go through and change the permissions on the guild bank, you know? Well, we could do it with ranks, Zane, so we would do like, I could go into the guild like in the rank system, And like I can change the name of these so we can do like members or permadeath characters or something like that, right? And then with the filters, I can put in bank filters here. So then out of our 4 banks, 2 of them would be for permadeath characters, 2 would be for non-permadeath characters, and then only certain ranks would be able to pull from either one of those banks. I just got to sit down and actually do it. The only certain classes res? Yes, so healers can res, necromancers can res, paladins can res, dirges can res. There are res craftable items, I think, too. You can tinker items that do resing as well. 3 more of the livers, so we need the elders. We need 3 more elders, which are back this way. There's 3 up right now. Alright, and then come down here for your rumble roots. Follow this around here. I like this permadeath idea. It adds a whole new dynamic to the game. Yeah, it's a rule set that the community has built with me. And helped me and guided me through how we wanted the playstyle to be. And this playstyle came up from the fact that some of us, this is like our 4th TLE experience, and we just wanted something different. Like we wanted to play on TLE because TLE is where the majority of the population is for the most part. But we were just kind of burnt out on the normal PvE kind of grind. So we came up with this permadeath rule set, and it's actually been really engaging, really addicting, really frustrating in the fact that you have to delete some, like the highest level character I've had is a level 41 bruiser, and I ended up having to delete that character because he died. We do have some caveats to the death thing too, though. So like if you die inside of a group that has a healer that can res you at the time of death, you don't have to delete your character. If the group wipes, then you have to delete your character, though. So like say you're in a dungeon, you get halfway down the dungeon, you die, the group evacs or something like that, right? The group actually has to work their way back to you and res you in order for you not to I already have that one, so it's just agreed. For you not to have to delete your character. If the group can't get back to you, then you have to delete your character. If the group wipes on their way back to you, you have to delete your character. Like, there's a lot of weird scenarios we get into with the death thing. If you die to like a zone crash or link dead or something like that, sometime we've talked about if it's a bugged thing where pathing cause some kind of weird train or something like that. That's up to the community to vote on kind of scenario. But for the most part, they spawn all in here, so we just have to keep running back and forth on this. And they spawn all through here. And I think the regular rumble roots are placeholders, if I remember right. So like if you kill the regular ones, you have a chance of getting a deadly one on the next spawn. We've had a few people, Vile, that have started. They like this, their first time playing EverQuest 2, and they've been doing this challenge, and they've enjoyed it as well. I mean, it's a little rough at the first because you're gonna die some, but they've actually been having a good time with it. Did you get credit for that one we just killed, Neil, or were you too far away? Oh, okay. I was afraid of that. I usually just hover. I hover the road is your best bet for them. What's up, Cartoon? Aggroed all the spiders, guys. Here, come back up this way. They probably respawn towards the front already. Never played before, but even as I learn, I think I can get the res I'll keep, or I'll do random roll between 1 to 10 within 3. Keep them alive just to give a bit of grace and how what I'm doing. Yeah. EQ2 is a very underrated and fun MMO. People that have never tried EQ2, I highly recommend it. It definitely isn't for everybody. If you like WoW, you'll like EverQuest too. Somebody attacking something? Stuck in combat. Alright. Now you need... Can we go... Let's go north a little bit. We gotta go this way for some stuff. Sorry, chat. I'll get back to you here in just a second. Let me get to this place safely, or as safe as I can be, I guess. Those are giants up there. We don't want to go that way. And then we'll get the blood trillers on the way back. Sen, what's going on, man? How you doing? Just woke up? Nice. Was up late doing armor quests? Yeah. Haven't woke up yet, Epic Games. How's he doing, man? Happy Sunday. It was all a dream. Crashed hard. I hear that. Sipping on coffee, trying to wake up though. Nice. all we needed for that. There was another quest I thought I needed to come here for. Here. Oh, you missed the 2 when we got here? Dang, I'm sorry. I thought everybody was here. Frick. Discovering the lake. Nice. Oh, that's a sap urchin. Damn it. I'm sorry, Q. I thought you were with us. Where is the pot? That is the lake. It's over here. I need to go over to this lake over here and run there and come back. Those should be respawned. See if this named is up in here. Don't see him. He's getting hit by something. Just this one, Lilith. Oh, me and Q. Anyways. I'm going the wrong way. Damn it. More this way. Watch out for spiders. As I get hit by one. Can't see target. Still can't see target. I'm staring right at it and I can't see it. Okay, I give up. Shit is annoying. This is the lake I need? This is the lake I need. Here, Q, there's a... You with me? What's the lake? It's this quest. That's Blackwater. Now I gotta go back to Mound Lake. Sorry, chat. I'm not ignoring you. Just questing. What's up, Coffee Badger? I think we got a little split up here. Don't you just hate? Oh, shit. Single blade of grass blocks your view. Yeah. Love it. Alright, they're respawning now here. Make sure Q's here. Gotta wait for Q. Wait for Q. Damn it. There we go. No, 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 it's not your fault, Q. You're fine. Was that all of them? Nice. Okay, so now we need the blood shrillers. Wait, so now we need the blood shrillers for Neil. And then we're gonna have to go into Fallen Gate. Oh, Neil also needs a Thexian, which is over by the Darklight Woods entrance. I see one. Right here. I got a spider on me too. How many more of the Shrillers, Neil? Pull those in. Who's our jungle last night? Starting on, don't tell me. Mangavi Wastes. Nice. Man, I feel like Neil's just having bad luck with these. When me, Q, and Grog came out here and did them, they were like just everywhere. Just like, no, Neil. You don't get blood shrillers. Somewhere. Alright, back up the path. Wonder what their placeholder is, or if they even have one. There was something on the wiki where like only a certain number of them are on or like can spawn at a time regardless, but I don't know how accurate that is anymore. Oh, no, no, no. You're fine, Neil. You're fine. You're good. Looks like you got a jet soon. No! Now it's personal. uh... Like, how soon do you got a jet? If you gotta... We might need you to run down in the Fallen Gate real fast with us, unless we have another tank on. We're just killing these ash trillers in case they're placeholder. Oh yeah, Tempest has a monk too. I forgot about that. Ouch. Come on, I know you're out here somewhere. Nice, Neil. If you got a jet, though, no worries. I didn't mean it like, no, you have to stay. You gotta go, it's all good. I will find these blood trillers. I doubt they're on the beach. He demands your continued service, yeah. Come on. Well, let's go ahead and get you, since we're waiting on these to spawn. You can go get your other one. Which is way over in the Darklight Woods area, so we'd probably be faster to take the Griffin to the Darklight Woods entrance. And then get your Thexian kill there, and then we can swing back by for the bird for more blood trillers. Hidden beach path. floaty with the mount on. Almost tried to kill myself there. Almost did it.
Well met.
Dark light. We ride. Fly, you fools. Anybody got plans for Super Bowl this evening? Anybody watching it? Not watching it? We're gonna try to watch it. I'll order some wings. Cheer on Mahomes, yeah. Got the Chiefs by 3. Sit back and hope the Eagles win. I got you, Roach. Dip in and out. Nice, Mega. Rating an EQ1 while listening to Hotline in Discord. Nice. Nippus said cheer against Mahomes. And there's a blood trailer. Was it? Jump off and get it. Where was it? I missed it. Too far gone. Damn it. Lizzie Liz. What's going on, Liz? Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. If you see one, jump off and get it. How many more do you need? 3? Oh. Don't forget, guys, you can use your copper in the chat. You can play sound effects on stream and play the mini games. In the chat. If you need to know the commands, you can type !SFX, which is this one, and then you have command, which is CMDS. Nice. 251 copper there, Liz. A very scenic route to Darklight. Yeah, just pick one. Anyone. Just not the NPC. Don't attack the Heritage Quest NPC. Yeah, I got it. I don't think he's going to give it to everybody. Is there not another flight merchant person here? Frick. Now we got to run. Actually, who does he, Mega, do you have evac? Oh, Illith is here too. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, Illith. I forgot you had evac too. Where's Blackwater Lake? Oh, that's way up there. Don't need that.
Greetings.
I'm gonna jump off on the way to the docks. hoping on it, Liz. Yeah, we're gonna order some wings and fries from a local spot, and hopefully watch the game this evening. Jump right here. Got one. Picked up some snacky foods. Nice. I was gonna make wings, but the Timber Girl said, why don't we just order out? And I don't know if I should take that as, no, your wings are disgusting, or she just didn't want to have me messing up the kitchen. Number 2. It's already too late to order food here in Philly. Every place is swamped. Yeah, that's what I was telling September Girl too. I'm like, we're gonna have to order like really early. I think she might have already put the order in. Maybe. The place we order from, they'll usually let us order ahead. We got one. There was one. How? Philly is huffing their opium pipe. Man, it's going to be bad news in Philly regardless. They lose, freaking madness. They win, even more madness. Like, it's just going to be a rough night in Philly. I guess the real question is, how many cars will be flipped over? Will there be more cars if they win, or less cars? Thank you for that follow. I'm going to try to say Tatura. Tatura? Maybe? Thank you for that follow. Welcome. I'll just call you 2. That is some serious bad luck. You know, I'm not gonna lie. That is some bullshit right there. Sir. We got one spawn. One spawn. Need to sacrifice the halfling for more. That is awful. I swear it took me and Q like 5 minutes. I really don't know if there's a placeholder or not. Well, we can go to Fallen Gate real fast. And then come back, maybe? Give me Lou says, let's kill the beaver. Okay. We're gonna go kill the beaver. We're on our way to the beaver, guys. Paddlefoot. Good old Paddlefoot. Ding. The beaver gave me level 29. It's a nice bracelet, though. Alright, let's head over to Fallen Gate. We can go get our named for me and Q, and then we'll come back. Our named is not too far in, but it is a little in there. Isn't there another named over here, actually? Hold on, let me check. There might be another one over here. Look at all these shrillers. They're not blood shrillers, but they are shrillers. I thought there was like a named skeleton or something over here.
Your eyes are so pretty.
We ran it yesterday, Mega.
So pretty.
Oh, there's a named. I see him. There's another named. There's a triple up heroic. I guess he was a quest NPC. He didn't give us loot.
Comes at last.
I'm resisting opening the chest. I'm resisting. Okay, thank you. Alright. Those two named.
Seek death, and it finds you.
Mobs everywhere. Is that heroic? Board? What? No, there are heroic mobs right there. Alright. Quick pop in the Fallen Gate for named. You want to try landing with this group? Let's try it. There's a lot of loot with landing. It's not good loot. There's a lot of loot. Snookin says, and so it begins. He was green to me. Now I'm 29. He might be gray. No, he's still green. Yeah, let's kill him. We got this. I'll mez the ads. All right. Let's do this. Illa said sec. Have evac ready. Okay. Q, why are you so far away? Hold on, he's gray now. Shit. Oh, Illith is mentoring. Sorry. Which direction is Q facing? We can do it with this group. I'm pretty positive we can. All right, when you're ready. He's not taking any death. We're not hurting him, guys. Yeah, he's not dying. Yeah, evac.
Shame.
We'll get you, Neil.
Shame.
We'll get you, Neil. We're coming back for you. He was not dying. There was no health coming from him. Like, he was just, we weren't doing anything to him. Do we have to kill the ads first? It's like he's an epic or something. Well, now we know. One solid group can't do it. %. You almost had him. Yeah. We can take him. Evac. Shadowlands X2s have so many hit points. We tried. Sorry, Neil. Now you gotta add a thing to your biography. So when somebody dies and they get rezzed in a group, you go to your biography and do edit, and you would say, whoever rezzed you. So whoever Tempest or whatever rezzed on blah, blah, blah. Or you can put why you died. Just make a note that you're rezzed, and that's what the death came from. I did use your group res? That is weird. Note Q says note that we got you killed, then rezzed you. Good times. Oh man. His 2 ads heal him during the fight, even if they're mezzed? Oh, maybe we should try the 2 ads first then. I'm down to try again. Cumulo and group. Maybe we should proceed to the Fallen Gate. To Fallen Gate. Yeah. Might recommend letting evac reset. Yeah. Ilva said we should not try at all. Oh, that's good stuff. The tank pet Q does ridiculous aggro. We're actually gonna have to mentor inside Fallen Gate. You. That was good stuff. We tried. It wasn't a wipe. Just poor Neil. Alright, so the name that me and Q need is Ikara. Which she is, or they are, in the middle of the... So we go past the first room, past the second room, in the room with the flying snakes. Q, you might have to... Yeah, you're... Well, it doesn't say. There's green right now. I mentored Neil, but... I guess I didn't have to mentor.
Destroy them.
Damn, chests everywhere. We're gonna get you guys past 40. Yeah. It's stuff like that, like the we got this, yeah. It always gets us into trouble. Gets me into trouble. Sacrificed to the we got this god. Yeah.
You may escape, but we
I will have vengeance. I hope you push it fast.
Fast rolling? Yeah. Kind of behind the rock. We're just trying to get our named. We should be we need to be grouping, and ROV is where we need to be right now. We're just in here to get this quest
order a tactical retreat.
is named if we can. Shadowfang's up. We can kill him real quick. Shadowhide belt. That's an upgrade. Scratch Q. Alright, so her name should be in here. If she's up. She's not up. Listen. Unless I'm looking at the wrong... No, she spawns over there. She's not up right now. Unless she spawns when we get close to it? Maybe she spawns when we get close to the area. Gotta stand on the island, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get our name to spawn real fast. Try. There she is. Nice. Alright, so if we want to evac, me and Q can go turn in, Neil can go get his final 3 blood shrillers, and then we meet over and go run some ROV. Does that sound alright?
Death didn't catch you. This is good news.
Nice.
Finally, I can continue with that flesh.
A robe. I'm all fancy. I gotta make sure you clear. You might want to probably go in the front door because we have some 25. We got a 20. We got 25. So, or the front door. Front or back. What you need, Cumulo, is you need the, I can craft you one of these tranquil sackcloth robes. It's all black. I think it's perfect for a necromancer. I'm gonna bank real fast, put some money in the... Put my gold in there in case we die in ROV. So nice not having to deal with the dormants, yeah. Got food and drink. Yep, good there. Inventory's not too bad. We got plenty of room in there. What's your policy on rebirth? Not allowed. Self-resing is not allowed. For permadeath characters, that is. So like the AA ability rebirth, the necromancer one, because necromancers get one as well, those aren't allowed, unfortunately. The community has decided. Let me grab another beer, guys. We're gonna meet over in ROV. Neil, if you need assistance, don't be afraid to let us know. If you need anything. If they're not up, I mean, just continue running to ROV, I guess, and we'll have to get you those at some point. I don't know why they're not spawning, though, for you. Alright, chat. I'll be right back. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to put them in the chat. We'll get to them. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to stand up, get the blood to the legs, grab another beer, and we'll get started with some ROV grind. Alright, guys? Everybody, thank you for being here.
Get over here!
What, nobody wanted to do that pickup group? Let's stop. Congrats, Neil. Ring steps. Here we come. Everybody's doing well. Doom Squall's up. Nice. Next to the Griffin Tower, even better. Guess we're gonna try Doom Squall too. Might as well. I'll try anything once. It usually doesn't work though in Permadeath. Oh, EL to TS. Yeah, that was way better option. I'm a dummy then. I used the wizard portal to Thundering Steps, but it would probably be faster to go EL TS because you go to EL, go to the docks, TS, take the mount to the, yeah, it's a lot quicker that way.
Hello.
You know what this game needs? Commas for large numbers of plat. Do we have double wardens right now? Well, I mean, we have Perma in the guild as well. He's a defiler. Sitting here counting zeros to try to give an altcoin. Damn. Oh no, you're good. You're good, Mega. Did I miss the gate? I did. Let me turn these off. Grab you. Well, we need your damage. I think we're fine for right now. To be honest, we're good. I just wanted to make sure before we got in, and then somebody like 15 minutes in be like, I gotta get going or something, is all. You didn't get the same one, Q? Did yours look different? Oh, that's right. Yours was probably gray. I can't remember what the Necromancer one looked like. That's right. Yeah. I remember now. That's alright. We'll just have to kill Varsoon for you. Did Neil, did you get all your kills for Blood Trillers? Have. Teleports caster to target. Don't forget to do your upgrades, by the way. Your live action, or live, real-time upgrades, I should say. Get those processing. Or alternate advancement stuff, that's all set. Thanks, Mega. Nice bow. Incoming Doom Squall. On it. I'm zoning out for it.
Goodbye.
Uh... Oh, somebody's fighting something. A haste pet. Lead the way, no. Not here for anything particular, just XP. Rat's Q. Rat's nil. About a 12. Rat's temp. Good old ROV, sit back and grind, chat. Yarn Hunter's asking in the guild, does anyone know where the Erosli Day merchant is for Kinos? Perma says it's in the harbor. You're doing fine, Neil. Doing great. Nice. All the loots. Quest over here in case you guys want it.
Thank the brutes captured the cell.
Megaton says it's in front of the inn in the harbor. Yeah, thank you. Did that respawn again or something? Oh, we're just waiting on somebody to roll need or greed. Good shit. Moving right along, chat. Moving right along. Getting some XP. Oh, and I just dropped a ability. It. We're actually mowing through this stuff. What's up, Gator Breathing? Hey, if you die due to a power outage, do you have to delete the character? No, because that would be something you couldn't. I would say no on that, because that goes right up there with Link Dead. It happened to me earlier, and I haven't known what to do. I gotcha. Just note it, and you can go ahead and revive your character. Just note it in your bio page, Vader. So, like, if you hit C for your character, and then go to biography, and then edit, you can put power outage for that date or whatever, and mark it there. Because if somebody were to look up the character on, like, EQ2 players, they could see that your one death was an approved revive or whatever. Doing awesome, Neil. Thank you for tanking. You're gonna have to start all over again. So windy here today. Yeah, it's been pretty windy. We went out grocery shopping earlier, and it was super windy, like very gusty here in Florida.
Do not hinder the work.
Oh, you live in Florida too? Yeah. Should have known with the gator breathing, or gator. I keep saying Gator, and I read your name as Gator, but it's Gato. My bad. His name is what Twitch changed it to? Oh, got it. I'll just stay back here. Oh, it said you were impersonating someone with the name Uprox. Weird. I never banned on Twitch until I got it resolved, and they gave me this name. It's crazy. Fights in here are so weird sometimes. Had a decent following and was streaming. It was kind of killed it. Oh, that sucks, man. Need to change the name, but I'm not good picking names. Mine goes blank. I'm the same way. If I can't get Revis, then I'm usually like, what?
Do not hinder the work. Postponed.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All of the quests. Ado, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Sacrifice Conjurer ability. Very cool. It's all good, Gato. Arctic Blast 2. Is it need or is it greed achievement? Damn, Perma, did you need help with Lightstone? Or at least get to the last mob and then we can help anyways. Grats Tempest. Grats me. Ooh, an exquisite chest. Ice Spears 3, Razor Edge 2, and a Sphere of Hatred. Nice. I got the Sphere of Hatred. Okay, hold on. Either one here. Tomb of Life is up. Apparently I need him for a quest. Achievement. Aggressive defense, Face Steel Sparta. Very nice. Isn't there a clicky quest in here too, I think? Somewhere? On the books or something? I don't remember. Know your golems. Where's it at? There it is. Thank you. Got it. Yep, there is. There's a robe quest. Nice. I don't think I can go in the Genos. I mean, you can, but it's a little bit of work to get in there, and it's not really safe. But you can for sure go in there. Let's raid Canis. We get some pretty good AA if we go kill guards, I will say that. I'm sure we could do it. This is a decent group. We got this. Maybe that should have been the guild name. We got this. We're the only group in here, so we got free reign of all the named. Very nice. Lansling dead? What's up, Mr. Steel Rose? How you doing? Happy Sunday. There's something in there, but I guess not. Playing Embers Adrift as my main MMO now. Level 11 of Berserker. The only game that feels like an MMORPG in the old days right now. Yeah. I get that vibe as well. I just wish it didn't have... I don't know. Wish I could get the sub fee under control. You know what I mean? I don't want to unsub from EQ2 to play Embers Adrift is basically what it comes down to. Big group? Okay. I was at full vitality when we started today. Yep. It was quick. Time flies when you're having fun. What level did I reach in Embers Adrift? That's a good question. I don't even know. I only played it for the opening month.
Do not allow his return.
Rats. I was like level, I was in the teens, I think. 19 maybe? I don't think I got higher. I don't remember. I don't think I got higher than 20. 15? I don't know. Any discovery back here? No named? Oh, we can go through here, guys. You don't go this way? Go through the fireplace. Be careful with the pole. No pressure. These are getting high, yep. Easy peasy. I still have Embers Adrift installed, I just haven't felt the need to resub to it. Curse you, delicious Girl Scout cookies. Nice. We're golem killers, Q. Killers of the golem. We got this. I need to just stop saying we got this. True Wind Staff. That is an upgrade. I'm gonna roll need. buddy. Got me an upgraded staff. Very cool. There is some still in the guild bank. There's not a lot though, but there's some in there. Emilu just thinks we haven't earned the food yet, so once we appease her, she'll craft us some more. Crafting food really isn't that fun at all. And especially since we can't do the what's it called on retail? Batch crafting or whatever. Mass production. Thank you, Mega. Crafting food just sucks on TLE. Just a lot of repetitiveness. Don't be scared. No. I know you're only 27. These might be a little red to you. Are they red to you, Neil? We can backtrack a little bit if you don't want to go too deep. He was like, I'm not scared. I'm scared for you all. What's up, Kinster? How's it going, man? Sunday's been pretty good, man. Been pretty chill. It's pretty messed up dark inside. wonder how many taunts are being resisted from Nil. Congrats, Tempest. Haunting my heart out, yeah. Ding, level 31. Moving on up. You're all good. Rat Snow. Very cool. That guy didn't even know what hit him. Same for me. I got about... Veronica's going to come in here shortly and want to play EQ2. We could do Varsoon. That'd be nice. Do it. Lockdown Illusionist. Very cool. Quest on the scroll right here. Two more books on there. What level is Varsoon? I'm not totally sure. He's probably red to you. It said we got this. I mean, I think we'll be all right. What level is Varsoon though? The heals have been excellent. They really have been. Amber of Immortality, chat. See what happens. Hopefully Tempest didn't crash. There he is. Okay. Then just pull them in the room when they spawn. See? Doing good. Everything's fine. Nice thing about this, as long as you all are after it, is HP power regen. You can make a lot of hours food drink fairly quickly. Just made over 20 hours of play worth food drink. Nice, dude. I think Varsoon is like 34 or 35. Thank you, Sim. Sorry I missed that. Congrats, Cumulu. Don't open the chest yet. Unless you know disarm. Okay, never mind. Swashbuckler Brigand Master necklace. Ooh. Better than Greater Lightstone. The time is now. He's resisting my debuffs. Nice. Very cool. Power Shield of the Hive. Luckland's Pact. Pugilist fashioned arm wraps. Severed fur. Oh, the robe didn't drop. Very well done. Nice. Well, guys, we want to call it there. Do we have some SKs in the guild? Yeah, we do. Well, I think we do. Pretty sure we do. None are on right now. I'll put it in the guild bank. Thank you. There you go. Cheers. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Appreciate y'all.
Very good.
Good stuff. Solid groupage. Solid groupage indeed. Oh yeah, Cumulu, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the groupage. Set my recall point to here. Check the broker.
Welcome, friend.
Need
The
about a
wares
gold.
of
Nice.
entirety are at your fingertips, so please make your selection.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
You got anything better to do? Broker, 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 broker. Clean out some inventory.
Hello there, kind
Hello
adventurer.
there.
My merchandise carries the seal of the Overlord himself. Go ahead, take a look.
Oh, it's a neck piece. Tunable. Not for sale. We'll put it in the bank. Of intelligence. This is a level 40 item. Where do we get that? Oh, we got that in RV. Interesting. Okay. We have a bunch of adepts that we need to figure out guild hall stuff for. Check your mail. Will do. I'm just going through all the things. These are all quest items. Could be down here. Guild bank, do we have room in there for this? Some of the stuff we do. So we'll put some of these in here. Grandmaster recipes. Just gonna put some of this stuff down here. To get the guild level 20 so I can expand this. Alright, that's clean. Bank these items. Our next character, which inevitably will be some point. Clean, clean, clean. Sure, we got upgrades going. Ability points are good. Nice, not too bad. Well, chat, I think that's where we'll wind it down today. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So this next week's streams are gonna be a little weird. I don't think I'm streaming Tuesday. It's Valentine's Day. I'm planning on doing dinner for September Girl and Veronica. If I do stream Tuesday, it'll probably be later in the evening stream, and it might be a shorter stream. Okay, just I don't know. We'll see if it happens. Saturday should be normal. Sunday is also going to be tentative for the stream, just because it's going to be a full house. September Girl is leaving for DC on Sunday, so she leaves at like 3 in the morning for DC. So it's going to be me and 3 kids at the house Sunday all day. If I get time to stream, I will, but can't guarantee it. But Saturday should be normal though. Normal stream on Saturday. But I think that's about it. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Had a good grouping today. Finished part 6 of our Armor Quest series.
Do you ever get the feeling?
Went over to ROV for the first round on this character. Ooh, another advancement point. Nice. I want it. Am I not using the mailbox? Oh. Group loot. Group loot. They already have that one. That can go in the guild bank. Sweet. But yeah. Don't forget to enter up on the channel currency giveaway. I'm about to roll that right now. You can, at the end of every stream, I give away 5,000 copper pieces, and you can use that to play the sound effects on stream and the mini games in chat. What's up, Yorm? How's it going, sir? Don't forget to check out the socials, guys. If anybody has seen the little red number up in my cam box, that is my current YouTube subscriber count. I'm trying to get that to 1,000. So if you haven't already, go over to YouTube, hit the sub button for me. I'd appreciate it. Tempest says I'm almost up to 7 plat on Permadeath. I am up to 3, but that's what I've deleted 1 plat total, about 1 plat. So I'm almost at 4 plat. Watch time. What command? I do have a command for watch time. What is it though? Oh no, I just have follow age. I don't have actual watch time, but I think the watch time does follow age. I wonder if follow age. Somebody do follow age and see if that tells you time. No. 5 years, 3 months. There was something that did. Oh, Copper. Copper does watch time. Hours watched, 283. Hours, 1,522. Jeez. I really should make that command separate, though. 867, beard. Y'all are crazy. Thank you all for watching so much. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Veronica's going to be in here. I'll probably be over on Halls of Fate. She'll be flying around over there for a little bit. So if you see me on over in Halls of Fate, it's probably Veronica flying. 63 days. Damn. That's a lot, because I only stream usually 3 hours, with the exception of some of the stream anniversaries. The real gamer will be logging in, yeah. She literally just picks one random character, and as long as it's not on Varsoon, I let her play it, and she usually just flies around. She also doesn't like it if it doesn't have fast travel, so if it's on a server that doesn't have fast travel, she's not about it. Thorn says, I always stay for the full 12 hours of streamversary. Nice. Ooh. Alright, guys. Let's see. And do I have any roles? Anybody that needs to randomize their character or anything? Chicken burgers for dinner before I go to work? Nice, Darkenside. Be safe at work, man. Have a good one. Thank you for watching today. Alright, let's see who won the channel currency giveaway today. Go ahead and roll them dice. Today's giveaway is... See the winner. Man, this crap is rigged. Lizzie Liz. Congrats, Liz. Man, this crap is rigged. Way to go, Liz. Liz. 5,000 copper. Go. It's not rigged. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Thought it is being funky today. Not as bad as yesterday. At least we got the socials command off. Should see my anime watch time stats. I have 1,492 shows watched for an amount of 447.1 days of my life. Nice, Beard. That's awesome. That's crazy. All right, guys. Gato Breathing, thank you for the follow today. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Mick Hartshorn 591. Thank you for the follow yesterday. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, next week's streams are kind of so I apologize if I miss anything. But as of right now, Saturday is in the books. We can stream on Saturday. Tuesday and Sunday, I don't know yet. Right? But I'll try to give you all a heads up. Let you all know ahead of time. Keep an eye on Discord. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for watching. All right, everybody. If y'all need anything, don't be afraid to reach out to me on Discord. I'll catch y'all later. See y'all next time. Yeah, Liz, you did win. Thank you, Mega. Thank you for heals, too, as well, man. I appreciate you hanging out. All right, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all stay safe. Be good humans to each other. Have fun watching the Super Bowl if you're watching it. All right. I'll be thinking of you guys. All right. Nicole decided it was Ladies' Day. Nice, Beard. Have a good one, Evil Kitten. Thank y'all. Thank you for the good groupage today too, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, everybody.
Let's spark a light and see where it leads. Just you and me, hiding behind the curtain. A world so uncertain. Come and see where this leads. The circus. There's no going back. You stepped across